life rebuilding. Don't walk away.
What is up, my boys? I am here to let you all know I'm a harbinger of doom today, because I have to alert you all that we are in the midst of troubling times. It is becoming
more and more evident by the day
that you simply cannot be kind of a shithead and make content. It's very unfortunate. I take a look today at Twitter, and I'm seeing this and that from Roseanne Barr. Roseanne's in trouble. Then all of a sudden, Roseanne's show is gone. Very unfortunate thing that happened to Roseanne. Because, you know, jokes can hurt people's feelings. Sometimes. But that's not what I'm here to talk to you about. There is a trend that is occurring alongside this new trend of, you know, all these bad people not being allowed to make things anymore. At least not being allowed to make things on a grand scale. Let's not get carried away. You can always go out to your shed and build a birdhouse. I'm not trying to say that that's suddenly not an inalienable right. But, you know, you see these, you know, Bill Cosby's, these, you know, who else is in there? Fuck. Everybody got outed in Me Too. I can't think of a second fucking name. There's Scott Baio's, you know, these guys, true artists of the 20th and 21st centuries. You know, they're not allowed to work within the certain domain that we consider Hollywood. Now more than ever, it is important to become self-sufficient. You gotta learn how to do these things on your own. The last thing you want to happen is to go work in the big studio system and then have the rug pulled out from you because all of a sudden you had a couple of anti-PETA tweets from 2007. You take a look at YouTube and you see all kinds of popular content. Primarily, right now we're in a phase where live streaming and vlogging is the thing, you know. I'm picking up on that, you know. I might be an old timer, but you know, I can be on the ball sometimes. But then you have other creators, you know. You have these people who like to make scripted things, you know. Some critics who will occasionally put together scripts, you know. Perhaps a nostalgia critic or two. And they've been on this platform for 10 years, and they don't know how to work a fucking camera. You know, people are getting upset about, oh, change the channel. You gotta change the channel. Have you changed the channel? I changed the channel 7 years ago when I saw Doug Walker's Chrome Dome, not knowing how to work a fucking Canon DSLR. Unbelievable. One of the easiest cameras to master. Now, granted, I made a feature film, and by feature film, I mean I didn't shoot enough, so it was actually a short film, but in my head, it was a feature film. I picked that up, and I started learning the ropes immediately. You have to, if you want to do anything. But the problem is, you have a certain sect of individuals that are very DIY, and I find that commendable. If you can make a feature film, you know, even if it looks like shit, if the acting is terrible, if it's improvised, if the scripting is bad, if you have still edited 2 hours of footage, or even less than that, we'll say more than 40 minutes, I won't shit on you. I'll tell you what flaws are, you know, abound in your work, but I'm not gonna shit on you, no matter how much I dislike you, because that is a commendable act. It takes great patience and a great deal of focus, no matter how awful the end result is. But here's something I want to get at, and something I wanted to get at when I put out Practice Makes Perfect on the channel, in all 36 minutes of its terribleness. There is something to be learned from your past works, so long as you can endure the discomfort that they give you, and you are open to feedback from outside parties or even your future self. But what we see is a lot of people not taking any kind of feedback and changing things up as they go along. They're not learning much. They've insulated themselves and have not gotten any kind of criticism that can be applied. Rather than be the hypocrite that a lot of YouTubers are. You know, they love to play a video and then comment on it and tell you how shitty it is, which is, you know, in itself kind of, I won't call it an art. That's gay. But it is something, not an institution, but it's a field. And it's a field that is necessary, even though, you know, as of late, you know, you take a look at any kind of film criticism or criticism in general, what is the prerequisite for getting that title? Is it going to school, studying film, or is it just seeing a lot of movies, thinking you have all this wisdom about how a movie should work, and then starting a blog that people seem to like? I don't know. Ask Rotten Tomatoes. You know, there's no Pauline Kael's. Closest thing we have to a Pauline Kael is Armand White. You know, he's just a professional contrarian. So when we have a media that is full of really boring, benign people, and these studios, these corporations that don't really want to take any risks with their properties that, you know, are beloved, or make any kind of film that may be deemed offensive, you run into a roadblock because all of a sudden the onus is on the individual. These people who come up through YouTube and Vimeo and those kinds of platforms. There's even hurdles and roadblocks on those, as we know. We've entered a period where being a celebrity is less interesting to the average person than regular everyday people. There's a reason why YouTube is the top platform. This was just a long-winded introduction to what I am going to refer to as owning your cringe. Today I am going to be playing something that I made. The very first film, movie, short film, trailer, video edit that I ever created, which was for a contest. It was a scripted narrative piece, and by scripted I mean I fed people lines right before putting the camera on them. Oh, electrolytes. Back in 2011, you know, I was a young man. You know, I've gotten kind of long in the tooth since then. But I was a young man, and I had a Sony Bloggie. And a Sony Bloggie is a little camera that you can take around with you. It doesn't offer much as far as any kind of functionality or cool features, but I tried to get the most out of it. And I was editing in a software called, not Power Director, but like Power something. I don't know. It was an offshoot of the Power Director brand that was available for Windows so you could play DVDs. And there was a contest for this movie that was coming out starring Rutger Hauer. I believe it was directed by Jason Eisner, called Hobo with a Shotgun. And Hobo with a Shotgun, it came about because that was at first a trailer for the movie Grindhouse. So Hobo with a Shotgun enters a contest. Suddenly it's played in certain Canadian theaters right in front of the movie or between the two movies, something like that. And the filmmakers decided, let's do a contest of our own. And I saw this advertisement, I was like, you know, maybe I can do something like this. To that point, you know, I struggled to get through high school. I had to go to night school because I was just fed up with my classes and fellow students. I was done with them. I was, you know, these people, they were sick. But, you know, I had looked at this, and, you know, after resigning myself to like, oh, well, you know, I'm going to work at Blockbuster in the late aughts. I'm going to work at Blockbuster. This is my career plan. And write books. I was a stupid fucking teenager, I'll tell you that. I decided, let's give this a shot. So I get together with my old pal, my oldest pal, Kenny Dorsley, who's, you know, a member of the LowRes collective. And I got together with another friend of mine, Tien Lee. We put together the trailer that you are about to see, that I am going to watch for the first time in some time, Killcount. And Killcount is essentially Death Wish, with a little bit of comedy infused. And I'm really not looking forward to watching this piece of shit, but it has to be done. There is something to be learned from investigating prior works that just didn't meet the bar, you know? I had released Practice Makes Perfect on here, and that was excruciating to watch. What, you know, my acting in that, oof, bad, terrible. You know, having to see Mike Malkovich's ass for a second, third, and fourth time. Unbelievable, you know? Didn't like it. You know, Mumpke Jones has done something similar. I think he had a short film that he did in school about a school shooting. You know, he seems very, very into that kind of thing. I don't know. But we're going to be taking a look at this today. And again, it's a bog standard revenge tale.
The Easter Doggy. Coming soon to video cassette. Coming soon to video cassette. In South Boston, it's not about who you know, but who you kill. Fuck you. Killcount. One man pushed to the brink of desperation. You better watch who you're talking to. His wife, killed in a snuff film.
We're taking back Boston tonight.
One man has decided to take the law into his own hands.
We need to do something about this.
Got me the clown.
I am the clown.
starring John J. Griswold as John Murphy. I ought to put a bullet in your fucking head. With Jill R. Redenbacher as the Clown.
And last words?
With rap artist 25 Yang making his feature film debut as Jimmy Sweettreat.
I want him dead tonight.
And television's own Gabe Kaplan as the Chief. Detective Hastings was gunned down. I want these men found dead. No! Kill count.
Time to finish the job.
Only one of these men will live to see the end of the film. By the way, your daughter was delicious. Kill count. The streets will never be the same again. Rated R.
Now, just a quick note before I hit play on this. The competition for Hobo with the Shotgun was you had to create a Grindhouse trailer. And me, like I said, I was a young man at this time. And I was not born or live during the Grindhouse period. So I felt it would be inauthentic if I tried to emulate that based off of simply what I knew, which was, of course, Grindhouse the movie, which had come out, sometime before. So I thought, and I was ahead of the curve here, nowadays you see this shit all over the place. The VHS, the anthology, came out, I believe, sometime after. I'm like, okay, everybody's doing Grindhouse. For me, my era was VHS. I'd go to the video store, the Hub, it was half bar, half convenience store / video store, and I would rent all kinds of movies that I wasn't supposed to watch, horror films. And so I decided to take that approach with this trailer. So it's gonna look very unoriginal now, but seriously, I was way ahead of my time here. I wasn't a fancy editor whatsoever. Like I said, I had a bare bones editing program. And in order to get the VHS effect, and even like you can see the rewind here, that was not editing. That was me putting my film that I had shot on a Sony Bloggie onto a DVD, then onto a videotape, and then onto another videotape to deteriorate it a little, and then back onto a DVD, and then I uploaded it to my Windows PC, and that's how we got this. So here we go.
The Easter Doggy.
Coming soon to video cassette.
First mistake. I already played 2 characters in this trailer. You're going to see that in time. But I'm also the narrator. However, I will give myself points for the Easter Doggy. I think this is a brilliant idea. This is my Maltese, Bella. She's about 12 now. And she's very obese. She's very wide. Bella was a terrible actress to work with, I assure you. Not the easiest trying to get the dog to pose. This was originally supposed to be video here, and then I just wound up using a picture of her instead. It was much simpler. Coming to video, Easter 1990. Good font choice. It definitely fits. Anyway.
Coming soon to video.
Ooh! And he changes it up. Oh, boy. Did you hear that? We get a little bit deeper, but like 19-year-old boy deep. Coming soon to video cassette. It's still very light. It's like, oh, I'm trying to do a George Foreman impression after huffing helium.
In South Boston.
Ooh. 3 narrators here. Who are these guys? I gotta hire them. Oh boy, are they on Fiverr.com? And we see, obviously, the overview of Boston here, which I definitely ripped from Google. This is not real. Oh wait, actually, sorry, this is video footage here that I probably stole from somebody on YouTube at the time. Although it's not stealing if you muck it up a little, then it's fair use, I believe. So, all right. I do the same shit now. I don't know why I'm fucking criticizing myself in the past for doing this. I'm such a hypocrite. Excuse me, guys. Anyway, let's resume.
Who you know, but who you kill.
It's not about who you know, but who you kill. And I can't remember if that was supposed to be humorous or not. Genuinely, I can't remember if I was going for a cringe or what. Let's continue. That's my basement.
Kill count.
Okay. See, this white wall here, these are windows. Kenny and I, when we were shooting this, we took a bucket of fake blood down to the school at night. And we hurled this shit at the windows about 2 or 3 times in order to get the shot properly. and we never cleaned it up. We just left. Again, see? This is the kind of information that's going to come back to haunt me when I get a job at Disney.
One man pushed to the brink of desperation. You better watch who you're talking to.
Oh. Ooh. You better watch who you're talking to. I didn't script that. I was thinking, ooh, I'm gonna be a tough guy, 1980s tough guy. Where's my baseball bat? And this in the background here is actually my first attempt at green screen. And then immediately after this, I forgot how to do it for like 6 years. And you know, you can take a look at my shirt there, my graphic tee from Walmart, my $6 graphic tee. I Shamrock beer mug. That's how you know I'm an adult. Yowza, yowza, yowza. Another fun fact for you, I could not grow a mustache at this point in my life. Again, I'm like 19, 20 years old. I could get the Wolverine mutton chops, and that was about the best it could get. We got the Ben Affleck cleft there, and some beautiful lips. And then we got the Ernest Goes to Court Dead Wife snuff, and then Jism, which was also used in Teddy's a Safe Man. Cetaphil does the trick. This is actually what they use in porn movies, and I read about this. It's a face cleanser, and it looks exactly like semen. So if you ever want to use that, please credit me for that knowledge right there. This is actually something I still, you know, this could be good in concept, is these fake videotapes. But I have a thing for videotapes.
We're taking back Boston tonight.
Ooh, he was kind of lethargic by the end of that line. Tien. I wish, you know, he was still involved in these goings-ons that I happen to be up to now. I think he'd be very good nowadays. But that line was deserving of an Emmy, if you ask me.
One man has decided to take the law into his own hands.
The shoelace. The shoelace is so intimidating. I really, you know, that's something else. I would be scared of this guy. And then we have Kenny here. We paused on Kenny. Kenny's a cop. He's an undercover cop doing some shady dealings, you know. And his badge, which is right on his breast, has tilted sideways. He didn't fix that, and I didn't correct him. That's what the tape tells.
Do something about this.
Got me the clown.
I am the clown.
Ooh, one punch to the punching bag. Oh my. One punch to the speed bag. Oh, ooh. See, when it's not meant to be funny, that's the most painful.
Starring John J. Griswold as John Murphy.
Ooh, how about that long take? How about me beating the shit out of Tien there? Long take, not changing the angle at all. Just.
I ought to put a bullet in your fucking head.
Oh, what a tough guy. What a tough guy.
Bill R. Redenbacher as the clown.
And last words?
With rap artist 25 Yang making his feature film debut as Jimmy Sweettreat.
I want him dead tonight.
Oh, the best deliveries from Tien. I love him. I couldn't get my friend to play Gabe Kaplan from Welcome Back, Kotter, so I filled in.
And television's own Gabe Kaplan as the Chief.
Detective Hastings was gunned down. I want these men found dead.
Oh no. Ooh, how about that nightstand right there that I used as a police desk in my room with that fake fucking sweater vest that was sewn into that plaid shirt. Ooh, it's bad.
No!
Killcount.
Time to finish the job.
Ooh, I was really going for it there. Did you see that? My stomach was bleeding. I wanted some recognition as a worthwhile actor. Fuck. Ooh.
One of these men will live to see the end of the film. By the way.
Oh no. This is the worst part. This is the worst part. There's about to be a close-up of my janky ass teeth. Oh fuck. Here we go.
Your daughter was delicious. Killcount.
Boy howdy, that is some rough stuff. Ooh, look at that. That's just awful. That's bad. And look, you got dried blood just caking around my mouth. It reminds me of a time when I was a teenage boy having an experiment with a young lady. One of the first few times, you know, she wasn't aware of some things happening to her body. So I don't know. It was very, very wet, and I, you know, pitch black. Tasted like pennies. You know, I leave the room. Whew, it's a horror show. Looks like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And then we have the FBI warning, the best part of that, if you ask me. So there you have it. This was the first thing that I had ever shot. Maybe there's something you can learn from this. Maybe there's something I'll learn from this when I go to sleep tonight, have dreams, have visions. Or maybe this was just a big waste of time for everybody. I don't know. But, if you enjoyed this, like, subscribe, do all that, and, leave a comment below. So, I don't know. Eating pussy causes cancer.